Alright, real quick, I'm just going to talk about the Pioneer. It's a 2002 model, I believe. Yeah, it's a 2002. It's a Pioneer DEH-P6400. Right there. So I'm going to let you know what happens when you plug it in. When you plug it in and it doesn't work, or you plug it in and you get a spark or a smell of something burning. You check the fuse, nothing's wrong with it. It's like the fuse right here. It's perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong with it at all. You check the fuse and you notice that's fine. The wires, the one that normally hooks up to your car, ignition and no, the red is ignition, the yellow is battery, and obviously black is ground, and the rest is speaker wires. But I normally test it on a 12-volt 4x4 battery, and when I plugged it in, I smelt something. I did it with tons of other head units, and nothing ever happened. But this time I plugged it in like the regular way I normally do, and I smell something. So I'm just gonna turn you around and show you what it is I did. Sorry, I was kind of in a rush that I didn't show you how to take it apart, but hopefully it's very easy anyway. See, all the parts are all over the place. Just gotta remember where all the screws go. That's the front faceplate. That's the CD DVD drive. That's the bottom plate, and this is the top plate, and the heatsink plate. And obviously I unplugged these type of wires. It's called a front output wire that's hooked into the board right here. But anyway, that's not the problem right now. So first of all, when you take everything apart, or you take the top part off, which the CD player comes off first, you just lift it up. It has enough ribbon to stretch, so if it's not moving, just yank it a little bit. It wouldn't rip anything. And then you pull it out from here. So check all the capacitors. They're all fine. The biggest one is right there. As you can see, it's perfectly fine in there. I check the coils. I check all the wires right here. Nothing up here is wrong. Nothing at all. These wires you see hanging up here, they hold down that front output RCA wire right here. See the white lines underneath them? They're just telling you where to lay the wire down to hold it, I guess. Alright, let me get to it. Stop talking too much about nothing. Okay, now I have noticed this because I fix a lot of TVs. See, I still got a couple over there standing up. What I noticed is that whenever you see a bubble, a green bubble, that means the metal at the bottom is broke. So it raises up this bubble, this green filament, whatever you call them. And I know you could definitely see this. See that? The bubble, I scraped it off. I scraped off the green filament on top of it, and that's what I saw at the bottom. It's broke. The connection is broke, so it will never, no matter what you do, plugging it in whatever you try to plug it into, it will never work unless you take the whole thing apart and fix this. So I haven't tried it yet. I'm just going to heat up the soldering gun, take some solder, put it there, connect them back together, and I'll say power it up and see what happens. So see y'all when I put everything back together. And that's my battery right there. I test on 4x4 toy battery, positive and negative. That's all you need. Just a quick look on the soldering that I did. If you remember the crack, I just topped it off, like touch it, let it dry, let it get hard actually, and keep touching, because sometimes it would not even stick together. Pretty much that's about it. So I did that. Now I'm gonna put everything back together. Obviously I can't hold the camera and do that. I'm sorry. So see you then. Okay, Pioneer, same thing. I didn't change it, just the same unit. There we go. Ignition and 12 volt, and ground on ground. The rest of the wires are just hanging in the air. I did the solder, you saw that. I put everything back together again. Oh man, there's nothing showing, even though it's upside down. But then look at this. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously I have nothing hooked up to it. No speakers. But I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna hook it up and let you hear that it's working actually. Okay, so this is the unit now. I hooked it up to one speaker over there. Speaker that I repaired for whoever knows me on Facebook. Oh, it's not working. What's the problem? These two back here. Ground. Oh, wrong one. It was upside down before, so the button was over here. Now I turned it right side up. Alright, that's it. I'm done with it. It's pretty good. And I didn't have to do much of anything. I just know what I'm capable of. This is what I do. Just have fun doing it. So if you really want to know, part by part, how to take it out, how to dismantle the whole thing, if you don't know already, just message me and I'll tell you exactly what it is, how to do it. Other than that, peace.